Good morning, everyone. It's a real pleasure for me to send this message of greetings for the grand opening ceremony of the World Business Angel Investors Week 2022 to be held in Antalya in October. I would like to thank Mr. Altuntas, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the World Business Angel Investors Forum, for this invitation and introduce myself to you. I believe that international networks and events that create synergies are very important, especially for a small country, a small nation like the Republic of San Marino, to make itself known and bring its peculiarities, characteristics, and competitive aspects in an international context. And this last point, I believe, is very important for us, the international context. Even though the Republic of San Marino is one of the smallest republics in the world, it needs to find its own economic position in the international context, especially for two reasons. One, after the crisis of the economic model of 2006-2008, the Republic needs to rethink and reformulate its economic identity, because the domestic market is not enough for it. Two, as a consequence of point one, the Republic needs to open up its market, its opportunities, also thanks to new technologies, and also in consideration of the challenges that we have faced globally in recent years and that await us in the future. In this process, our 2,000 small and medium enterprises, which make up the San Marino economic system, will play a fundamental role because with their competitiveness and flexibility, they will be able to contribute to the rapid evolution of the system. And for this process, the role of the institution will be fundamental, because in order to support this growth, new competitive laws must be drafted to involve our legislation. This is absolutely concrete in a context like San Marino, where laws can usually be passed in a few months. Today, San Marino is in Europe, but is not a member state of the European Union. San Marino has a negotiating table with Europe to discuss its integration into the European Union market, also with Monaco and Andorra. So I believe that the synergy between our small and medium enterprises and the European network is very important, also because we have no other way in view of the fact that the territory of the Republic of San Marino is totally delimited by Italian territory and therefore by the European territory and market. But I think it's equally important to understand what are our competitive characteristics as a state to be preserved and negotiate at the table. Our companies are micro companies, and the problem today is not how to work with other European companies, but how to work with European companies in the most competitive way. That is why I think that at this particular time, it is very important for us to think about a new economic identity and a new economic model, and to strengthen a new relationship with other states, even outside of Europe, because it's important to analyze all the opportunities for our country to understand what is the best future for it under the economic aspect. In particular, with regard to small and medium enterprises, we are analyzing what could be the economic opportunities for our country to negotiate the best conditions of integration with the European Union market. But I must also say that we have already done something to open up new markets and create new opportunities. We have drafted specific legislation of virtual assets and cryptocurrencies. We have drafted a specific project on intellectual property supported by the World Intellectual Property Organization to create new, exclusive and international services in this sector. We have simplified all the economic laws to help companies start up their businesses, and we have created specific tax laws for technologies companies. We have drafted a specific project with important international partners for the digitalization of the country. All for one goal: to create new opportunities for our companies to grow and develop their business rapidly, because I think our small and medium enterprises have a key role in strengthening European integration. But we must give them all the tools to do it. I conclude as I started. The key lies in a strong relationship between public and private, between state and companies, politicians and businessmen, not to do something strange or illegal, but to find each in their own rule the best way to grow together. It's therefore a moment of transformation, a transformation that is certainly taking place at an international level, but which in the case of the Republic of San Marino, as I imagine for other countries, also has a national dimension. This drive for transformation is a priority in order to better face the changes we see at a global level. Considering this vision and the goals we have in front of us, it will be fundamental to have the ability to develop our international relations and dialogue even between countries that are culturally and geographically distant, in order to be able to truly face the challenges together, which are not those of a single nation, but of the entire planet. Thank you very much.